Hey, what's going on, guys? I got a little package here I'm gonna open up. Pretty excited about this one. This one belongs to me. So a little bit of a surprise I was actually able to get my hands on this. So let's open it. Kapow! It's another MG81, but this one is not Nick's, it's mine. Obviously, it needs to be restored. It's rusty. It's in similar shape as the one that Nick sent me. Metal's very sturdy feeling. It's rusted, it's pitted, it's got some buildup in places. There's a lot of buildup in places, like right through there. But you can still see knurls, you can still see a lot of detail and things. So it'll be interesting to see how this one's going to turn out as well. So that's what I'm going to work on now, is another restoration of an MG81. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to work on the MG81 that I picked up. You saw me open the box on this dude. I actually hurt my lower back pretty bad yesterday. I can barely move, but I feel good enough that I hobbled my ass down to the basement so I can start the electrolysis. That doesn't really take much strength or effort. So I'm going to set that up now. Gotta add this washing soda to the water. This is what makes the water more conductive, because water on its own, like pretty clean water, like tap water, not very conductive. We gotta add more stuff to the water. That's why it's really dangerous to be in a boat out on a lake or a river, because that water's not clean. It's got a lot of dissolved minerals, a lot of stuff to make it more conductive. When the lightning strikes, well, you're in bad shape. So we add this stuff. When we mix it in the water and we run electrical current through it, the byproduct is hydrogen. But there's not really that much hydrogen, so we don't really have to worry about it exploding or anything. Just make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. You know, I don't really do how-to videos, but I feel like I should say disclaimers for anybody who wants to attempt this. You know, like, I like to make it so the water's a little bit cloudy. I've discovered that if it's cloudy, then it's got enough of this stuff in it to make it really conductive. Just be careful when you're mixing chemicals with things and running electric current through it. You know, or anything with chemicals, anything with electricity. Just be careful. See how cloudy and white that looks? That's what we want. That's what we're after. This is another little trick I did on the last one for Nick's. I used copper wire. So that way, copper is more conductive than whatever metal that fly swatter handle is made out of. It's also flexible, so I can wrap it around and get a lot of surface contact. Right? Let's see if that's enough. Just enough, just below the surface. Perfect. We put it between the two pieces of metal, that way it's kind of evenly pulling from both sides. And really need to clean up down here. This is getting ridiculous. Just don't have enough free time to do stuff. I'm going to go ahead and clamp this on here. Negative post goes on your object, or the connecting metal to the object. Positive goes on your sacrificial metal. Oh, this bending and squatting is killing my back. Gosh. Okay. We got power on here. Kick that off. Here we go, charging. Yeah, it's saying bad battery. That's fine, but I can see the bubbles. It'll probably turn itself off in an hour or two. It tends to do that when it says bad battery. But let me show you some tiny bubbles. Alright, there you can see the little tiny bubbles going. So we know it's cooking. We know that electrolysis is working. Water's cloudy, we can't even really see the object hardly, just a little, dark blurry area there. But we can see things breaking off already. See all that crap coming off? It's floating up to the surface. It's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Alright, it's been a couple hours, maybe 3 hours. Show you what it looks like. Alright, it's still going. I still see little bits of stuff popping off the sides. So, I guess I'll let it go. And all that was stuck on the outside of that flash hider. It's quite a lot. Let me take a look at it. Let me stop this and take a peek. Well, most of the stuff is just broken off and fallen away, so I can kind of see better what the condition is. I think I might let it run a little bit longer. There's still a lot of stuff on the inside. Alright, it's been another hour or so. Looking at it, it doesn't look like it's doing much else other than bubbling. I don't really see any more stuff coming off, so I think I'm going to pull it and dry it off. And it's probably all I'm going to do tonight because it just hurts to sit in a chair or stand or do anything, and I don't want to mess things up. Alright, there it is bubbling. You can kind of see it down there. Give myself a drying. Okay. Alright, I can finally really get a good look at it. It's got, quite a bit of pitting on one side. Actually on all sides, but some of it's going to be build up too that's going to come off. Like right there, I can already tell that some of that stuff's just sitting on the surface, raising it up. Yeah. See the chunk. They just break off. So the electrolysis helps loosen anything up that's on that surface. It's yeah, there's another big chunk of stuff. Probably have to do that rust gel again because this stuff that's sitting on the surface here is pretty tough. It looks like it's like the exact same composition as what I was dealing with when I worked on Noughts. Yeah, there's a ton more rust on the inside. Like this is a lot thicker. My God. But the nice thing is it breaks off. Well, that's all I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna probably pick it up tomorrow and tomorrow or Saturday, maybe Saturday. Depends on how much time I got. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna put that rust gel on it again because I did a really good job of getting stuff off the surface even before I try to do any filing or anything like that. So yeah, I'm going to start with that first, or I'll start with that next.